Hey guys, Stephanie Grun here. Welcome to Ventilation Nation and Integra podcast. Our guest today is Rees Yadon. He is a commissioning agent, which sounds so formal, with New Door for Engineers. New Door for Engineers is an Integra company, and we appreciate you joining our podcast today.
Happy to be here.
I'm going to warn you, I've got this little buzzer here, so I'm going to ask you a few questions, and if you kind of go long and on a tangent, I might have to buzz you.
I'll do my best not to ramble.
Which means just reframe it and kind of
By
wrap
all
it up.
means.
So just to keep things going. So this podcast is about the commissioning side of the business. Can you just in a few sentences tell us a little bit about what commissioning is and why it's important?
So commissioning is the process of overseeing third-party subcontractors and making sure that they're installing mechanical, electrical, and any kind of other equipment that is going into commercial buildings, and make sure that it's installed correctly and that the owner who is actually paying for the stuff is getting what they're paying for. We just basically make sure that with what they do for us, which is hire us on, that we make sure that we give them the end product that they're looking for at the end of the day.
I know I spent some time in the field with you a few weeks back. I'm sure you remember. He's dragging me along the site and showing me some of the ropes there. And I noticed that you had to deal with some grumpy characters, superintendents, general contractors. How do you handle that?
Depending on the job and the situation, you are going to run into people that are not too happy to be there or not really understanding of what exactly you're doing on the site. So basically, it just comes down to being cordial, being open, and making sure that you can explain to them what the process of a commissioning agent is specifically. So I walk them through that stuff, make sure that they understand why I'm there and what I'm doing, and then also make them understand that I'm not there to step on their toes. I'm there to help them at the end of the day, to make sure that the job finishes on time.
You know, what are some of the, I saw you walk around the site. I saw you talking and interacting with all of the different mechanical contractors and general contractors that were on site. What are some of the things you're actually looking for, or maybe some of the pitfalls that we could help a building owner prepare for the commissioning process?
So the biggest pitfall is definitely going to be us getting in sooner than later when it comes to the actual construction process. So
is that really a pitfall or is that an advantage?
That is a pitfall for us because the sooner we can get in, the sooner that we can oversee and make sure that they're doing everything the way it should be going. That includes scheduling specifically. So making sure that they're going to be finishing on time within the construction process, which tends to be the biggest issues nowadays. A lot of these jobs are going 6 months to a year over what they were expected. So
why is that?
Just due to the fact that we are pretty much running into a bunch of scheduling issues. So if we can get in sooner than later, then we can get those scheduling issues resolved sooner than later as well.
Jeez. So let's talk a little bit about your background. I know you have a cool background. It sounds like you got started with your grandpa, and now here you are at New Door. So how did you get started in the industry?
I am a fourth generation. My grandfather got me into the whole commissioning process. His father was also part of the whole HVAC side as well. My uncle and my grandfather. So he eventually got me into it. He let me know that there is this job opportunity. This is a new process that's coming into play. And I got into it about 13 years ago and been going strong ever since.
Oh, that's nice. So now, what is the most unique project you've ever worked on?
It would be the Nordic History Museum.
I love Nordic.
It is a beautiful little facility. They did a wonderful job with it. Architecturally beautiful. The mechanical system's complicated, but does a wonderful job for what it's supposed to do. Basically, we just made sure that their pieces of art and artwork are taken care of the best proper way they possibly could be.
What kind of artwork's in there? Like boats or like
anything Nordic-wise.
Eric the Red?
Boats, shields, spears, artwork, individual vases, pottery, so on and so forth.
How old? Like 15th century?
Oh, God. Hundreds of years old. All of it.
Wow.
Every little bit of it has got some sort of historical value. And they
so
want to make sure.
So what we do is really helping to restore, or not restore, but maintain the integrity of all these artifacts and things.
Yeah, we basically take whatever design that we are given and make sure that everything within that building meets that design.
That is That is fascinating. Well, thank you for sharing that, Rees.
I'm happy to help.
Well, guys, that's it for today. Thanks, Rees, for being part of our podcast today. Hope you learned a little bit about the commissioning process and the importance of it. And we hope you all have a great day. Thank you, and peace out.